What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online Doomsday Heist. This might be a little bit late, but I'm going to be showcasing all the stuff I have and then a little something after that. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Talk to y'all later. Okay, so first up is the Vapid Riata. This is a truck you can buy in the Southern San Andreas Superados. It cannot be modified in the Mobile Operations Center, but can be modified in all other places, like the LS Customs. There are many upgrades to it, and as you can see, I have mine upgraded right now.
What brings you in today?
So there's classic armor brakes, and you have bumpers, which you have many bumpers, a lot of different upgrades and stuff. I went with the bull bar, this is classic. Then you got rear bumpers, which there's only a couple, as you can see. And of course, engine exhaust. There's a few different exhaust pipes, which you can barely see kind of down there in the corner. Explosives, you know the drill with that. And then you got different grills. Those lights do work, by the way. Thought I'd tell you that. Then you got different hoods, which I went with this one, of course, because it's America. You got horn lights, and then the liveries. There are lots of different liveries, as you can see. Of course, I went with the American one. You got a camo sort of thing. Then you got Dawn camo, another kind of camo, Redwood, of course. Then you got a Patriot beer, Space Cadet, and then that's it, and then none. For roof, you got a few too, but if you mean a lot, you either do like this, which is stock. Then there's of course the topper in the back, which I don't see any difference between these two, secondary cab and primary, because I don't see anything. Then you got bars, many different bars. Then you got these big ones in the back, which is what I went with. Then you got different skirts on the side, which is just side steps. Suspension, you can lower it. Doesn't lower too much though. Then after that, that's it, yeah. So that was a Vapid Riata. Its top speed is around 110 to 115. Acceleration when fully upgraded is pretty good, and pretty good off-roader. Got good handling, good steering. It's pretty strong. Can go through a lot until it kind of peeps out on you. So yeah, overall it's a pretty good truck. It is 350,000 about. Well worth your money. And yeah, on to the next vehicle. Okay, so this one I don't exactly own. Also, the Vapid Riata is 380,000. My bad. I'm sorry. This one I don't exactly own, cause don't really want it. But it's 485,000. Is the D-Class Yosemite. It's a lowrider truck for like gang members and stuff like that. It's not too good in handling or braking. Or never mind. Handling's good. Braking isn't very good. It has decent speed, decent acceleration. It's pretty good. But besides that, I don't really know a whole lot about it. So yeah. Then yeah, that's it for that right there. On to Legendary. Now in Legendary Motorsports, I do own the Comet Safari, which I'll be showcasing in a minute. Got the Ocelot Purina, which, like I said, I don't really know much about these other ones. Besides, this one's fast, good acceleration, braking, traction, everything. Just gotta showcase them right now so you get a good look at that. You can pause the video to read the little thing up on the corner if you want to. You got this one. Then this is the last one. Oh, that's Smuggler's Run, my bad. Now, off to Warstock. Now, Warstock, the Avenger. This is a mobile operations center, but in the air and way better. You can, in fact, put it in autopilot once you're in the air, which is pretty sweet, I think. Then there's, of course, different colors, which I just went the normal black because it's a little expensive for the colors. But yeah. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with nah, never mind. I'm just gonna keep it. Then you got the gun turret, which puts a gun right there, as you can see right there. and then there's one right there, and then right there on the back. Then you got the vehicle workshop where you can put vehicles in. Of course, it is 755,000. And then literally it just puts the thing in the back, and then that you can put your vehicle in there normally anyway, but you just can't upgrade it. Then the weapons workshop. All it does is add a little thing for weapons to be stored in, and you can use it as a gun locker. And also, another fun fact, the mobile operations center, if you do have the vehicle upgrade thing in it, you can use it to upgrade all the vehicles on here, besides the tank, the thruster, the RCV, the Voltol, the... Okay, that's where. Okay, in the MLC, you can upgrade the Barrage, the Stromberg, the Deluxo, and I believe the Thruster. Otherwise, you need the vehicle workshop for the Avenger. So yeah, so the Deluxo I have, which I'll showcase later. The Thruster is, well, the legend is true. The jetpack is real. I'll show you that. Confirmed? Okay. You can, in fact, put rockets or miniguns on it. I'd say rockets, of course, because they're better. It can fly. It's pretty good. It's pretty fast in the air. It can only withstand one rocket, so it's pretty weak in that department. You have very little armor around you, and yeah, that's really all I know. Now onto the new tank. This is a plasma tank, which you can in fact put a railgun on the front of it if you want to. It comes with a minigun, which people players can use, and then you can also add an additional grenade launcher on each side, right there. Fit 4 people, of course, and it's a lot faster than the other tank, a lot more armored. It can withstand, I believe, 10 RPG shots. So yeah. Then you got the Stromberg. This is the James Bond submarine car. It has rockets when on land, torpedoes when in water. It's pretty slow in the water, but it's fast on land. No cosmetic upgrades or anything to it. Literally just handling, engine, all that stuff. So yeah. Also, if you're not catching the price, 2.39 million or it's 3.9 million. About. Now the RCV, the Riot Control Van. Really, I wouldn't waste your money on this because it's not really worth it. It just comes with the plow on the front, a water cannon, and you can add an additional water cannon for 194,000. It can, I believe, fit 16? Oh no, 6 people. My bad. And yeah, overall, it's really not really worth it. But I mean, it's up to you. The Akula is a helicopter that is the most badass thing in GTA. One of the most badass things. It can go into stealth mode, where you then disappear off the radar, which is pretty sweet. You can get rockets on the side, along with miniguns, and it can fit 4 people. It's 2.7 million to 3.8 million, I believe. Then now the Volak, which I don't really know a whole lot about, besides you can get a minigun on the front and the back. It has very little armor, and it's not very fast. Now the Barrage, the off-road Humvee Jeep thing. Also known as the Warthog in Halo, if you ever played that. You can, in fact, change these to the miniguns, and I'm pretty sure you can get a grenade launcher on the front. Fast, good at off-roading, pretty armored on the back. If you get you can get armor upgrades. Yeah, you can upgrade at the Mobile Operations Center. I'm pretty sure it can be stored in your garage. But besides that, not really much. Also, the Stromberg can be stored in your garage, and so can the Deluxo. Now the Churabog. This is the ballistic missile launcher. It comes with, I believe, 16 to 32 missiles it can launch. It's very weak. It can only withstand about 2 rockets. Pretty slow, of course. All-wheel steering. Not really a whole lot besides that to say. So yeah. Yeah. Now onto the property. Okay, now, so if you play GTA 5 and you're an MC president or a CEO, then you know what this is. You have the Maze Bank, foreclosure it is. You can get different clubhouses, you can get hangars, you can get bunkers, and then now there are facilities. There are, I believe, 6 facilities, and the cheapest one is this one up here for 1.25 million. The most expensive one is right here for 2.95 million. So they're not as expensive as the CEO buildings, but still pretty expensive. So now, once you buy it, you can renovate it. There's different colors you can do, which I didn't really go with any different colors because they're too expensive. you can get different walls, different wall designs, which I didn't go with either. And then, my bad, I'm sorry, I got a cold. I keep sneezing. And then you have an orbital camera, which is $900,000, and you can, what it does is it launches a very large rocket strike on the ground, and it takes a full day in GTA 5 to recharge. Costs $500,000 for a manual shot and $750,000 for an automatic shot. Now you get the security room, which is just like security cameras. That's pretty much all it does. It is, oh my bad. It is $775,000. Now the lounge is just a place for your character to hang out, and you automatically start with one. Then you can get privacy glass and then different things for it. You see, sleeping quarters is what you can get in order to spawn in your spawn in your facility. Not really worth it to get the really expensive one unless you have like $1 billion, you know. So yeah. So after that, that's pretty much it. I already showed you legendary. Yeah, there's no new properties. I went through that. There's no new helicopters. Yeah. So off to the next part. Now the facility does act as a personal garage. So you can put any vehicles in here, but I would suggest saving them for all your big vehicles, like the new DLC vehicles. So yeah, this is a cutscene as you see. It's pretty sweet, I'd say. I will give you a short tour of it as well. There's my Avenger in the background, got a nice white camo for it. Now this is where it gets parked. Then I don't know exactly how many spaces there are, but there are a lot. Now over here, as you see, yeah, that white car shouldn't be there. I don't know, I don't remember when I put that in here, but it was an accident. This is the Deluxo. As you may know, it is AKA the DeLorean from the Back to the Future franchise, best movie ever. I'll save that for last though. This, right here, is the Pifster Comet Safari. Now, I haven't ever actually used this, and if you ever got the Comet, which is the normal Comet, and you brought it into Benny's into the upgrade, it turns into the Retro Comet, which is in fact this car, except for this is an off-road version of it. You can, if you bring it in your MOC upgrade, you can put miniguns on the front, which that's really all you can do to that type of thing, is miniguns on the front. And then when you bring it in here,
what miracle did you want
of course there's armor, brakes, and then there's bumpers, which, as you can see, there are a lot of bumpers. Wow. I'd personally go for probably this one right here, bull bar one, but that's just my style. Then you can get ones in the back, which I like the black one better. Then you can get different chassis, aka roll bars. Then of course there's engine, exhaust. There are a lot of different exhaust pipes you can get. Look at that, like holy crap. I'm probably just gonna go for this one because you know it's cheap. Do engine upgrade of course. Then there's different fenders, which you can get a high up fender, and then mud flaps.
Now that's a custom job.
Highlight covers, which you can cover up your headlights. Headlights, not highlight, I'm sorry. Now, I don't know if like the headlight covers go off whenever you turn the lights on, so I'm just gonna buy it and just kinda see what happens. Then you can get different hoods, which are just classic. Ooh, what was that? Oh, oh that's pretty funny. I'm gonna get that.
Right there.
Then horn, of course. There's different lights. You know what? Liveries. Here we go. You got a rustic color, Pifster. This this basically like a rally car. Yeah, it's not really anything too special. I'm probably just gonna go with this one right here. Then respray. I'm just gonna. You know, I don't know what I should do. I think I might go like a gray. Like a brush silver. Ooh, black steel looks pretty sweet. Ooh, silver looks even better. Silver and... Oh, actually, I got a way better idea. How about matte black with red. That looks awesome. Then of course you get your crew emblem, which I always do. Now there's roofs, you can get new lights, lights with the rack, spare wheel again, rack one, and then road trip, which I wish you could get both the wheels, but then right here looks pretty sweet, so I'm gonna get that. Whoops. Then different skirts on the side, which I never really buy those because I think they're a waste, but you never know. Different spoilers, of course, which I'm just gonna go with the secondary color spoiler. Transmission, turbo, all the classic stuff. Then different wheels, which I mean, it's a off-roading vehicle, so you gotta go with off-roading wheels.
Looking sharp.
Gotta get the colors, of course, and the custom. Then, of course, get darkened windows, and after that, that's it. Then, once you upgrade that in there, then you can go to your MOC and then put the brain fart, sorry. Then you go into your MOC and put the machine guns on the front, which I'm gonna actually go back in and take off the covers, so I'll meet you back in my facility when I get the DeLorean. Yeah, look at that. So of course you got, you know, armor, brakes, engine, which I've upgraded, few different exhaust pipes, got a bore, you got a single exhaust, slightly bigger, you know what, yeah, slightly bigger. Then you got the dual, and then you got the bore. Different bumpers, which, I mean, I kept it original for the DeLorean look. Then you got, of course, different grills and everything. Different hood, gotta get the carbon vents in there, oh yeah. Then you got, let's see, skirt. And then you got spoilers, of course, which I mean, aren't really. I don't think a spoiler really fits this car. That's just me, though. Then you got weapons, which is mounted MGs and miniguns. Or you have no weapons. Cause it comes with no weapons, and then you just gotta do the upgrade for it. Windows, wheels, yeah. These are stock wheels, by the way. You can get different wheels, of course, but I went with the stock ones just because of the DeLorean look, you know. So yeah, that's it for really right there. Now on to the Avenger. And now this is the final vehicle, the Avenger. Probably the most badass air vehicle in the game besides the DeLorean. It has two giant propellers, and when you go in autopilot mode, that's right, it is autopilot mode, you can go back into the hull and mess around with vehicles or whatever you have back there, and then you can also jump out of the back while it's still in autopilot mode. And not only can it do that, it can also go into plane mode, just like the one other Smuggler's Run plane, which I actually don't remember the name of. My bad, I should have done my research. But yeah, and this thing can get going really fast. Like I showed you in the picture of the gun on the top, on the back, and then on the front. Yeah, look how fast this thing is. It's pretty badass, I'd say. 3.7 million for it, and then plus upgrades, of course. So yeah, you gotta go into interaction menu, go to Avenger Services, and click Engage Autopilot. And then you can push right on the D-pad and go back into the hull. And then you can also hear on the outside the propellers. Also, I'm gonna change my outfit. So yeah, right here, there's a security camera right there. And then this vehicle can fit 30 people on the inside. It has additional seats right there. It has additional seats back there. And then also, if there's two people, they can sit in the car. And then the people can also just stand here. Then you have 3 guns. And the best part about this is when you sit into the gun, which I'll show you in a minute. My guy sits down. There we go. You go into the Avenger turret. Then of course you get to look around, and then they are explosive, of course. Then you push R1 or L1, and boom, you can switch to each camera. You no longer have to get up and run to the other gun like you did in the MOC. You can literally just switch from camera to camera. Yeah, look at that. Pretty awesome. And I'll show you the weapons workshop as well. There's also a wardrobe, where of course you can just change. You know, you know what's going on though. So yeah. And then you get up to here, which is probably the best part about this, or one of the best things, is the weapons workshop. You can go, there's many new not pistols, there's many new guns that you can do upgrades on. This is Mark II for the pump action shotgun. Yeah, look at that. And then this is Mark II for the carbine rifle. So yeah, from the marksman rifle up are new. So all these, oh nope, not those. All these are new. Which actually, I'm gonna do the revolver upgrade. What did that do? Wow. Ooh, we can get scopes, flashlight, don't need a flashlight, muzzle, don't need a muzzle. We can get livery, don't need a livery. Tents. Oh my god. Yeah, these are really expensive, by the way, in case you didn't know. So yeah, some of these are hundreds of thousands to just like 80, 90,000. So yeah. And then one last little thing before the video ends. You can get into your whatever car you have, and bloop, out you go. But with the DeLorean's case, you can go in hover mode and off into the sunset. And yeah, one last thing real quick. You cannot get once you jump out, you can't get your thing out of autopilot mode because it'll sit there, and you can't exactly get back in it either, which kind of sucks. But yeah, can do this though. Land on it. I've seen some people land their jetpacks on here and just kind of walk around on it. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.